Recap time. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
All right, let's go. So coming in the day, I'm gonna try to not touch ES, but we're approaching all-time highs. Order flow is extremely fucking bullish. We have CPI today, so that was the news. We ended up forming this data wick to the downside
You
right
say
here
it's
at
good?
8:30 a.m. That would be a good call actually, so you guys could watch.
Nah, I actually appreciate listening to your voice, but I want to see
I
some
know my
charts.
voice is kind of beautiful. Anyway, this data low is protected, so I didn't actually expect us to run um, to this low. Reason why it's protected is because we filled two daily gaps and swept out this prominent low right here, and it also is in a good spot in this range right here. It's an OT of this range, so I expected this to just keep as the low and for us to just run higher to all-time highs and to previous day data wick, which was PPI's data wick, which is also super clear. We're gonna look at that on the lower time frame. Clear data wick from yesterday that was left. So it is always kind of weird when we're trading between two data wicks when the draw is not like super clear because we do have this data low. But I definitely wanted longs in the day. Was looking for a long, and that's what I wanted to see. Even though we had data, we ended up in the morning coming down, tapping OT of this lower time frame range, as well as equilibrium of the range from the data low to this high right here. So there's a potential long here that I was looking at that's alright. Um, Definitely an eval play for me, but a 1 minute to the unfilled 5 here should be this 1 minute gap. Unfortunately, we got the fucking worst close I've ever seen on it. Low key, maybe you could also take this as a fucking CISD because this is like a clear low of the session. Um, Also, because if you look on the 5 minute chart, this is the most discounted 5 minutes. So, if we're going to be bullish on the day and go higher, we should hold this. This should be the low. Like, we shouldn't disrespect this and not take that a low. If we're going higher on the day, we're holding this. At least that's how I'm viewing it. And it's very similar to how PB viewed it as well. So, was thinking about ripping this on eval. Fortunately, did not get the close. Not really anything here when we hit the 5. Can't take the CISD because there's a 5 minute here. Reason why it's not super A plus is because there's also a 3 minute here. If there wasn't this 3 minute in the leg, then this 1 minute would be absolutely beautiful to the 5, and then hold runners obviously. But we didn't get that. Then further on in the day, ES ends up ripping, taking out all the draws. I'm not gonna pull up the higher time frame draw chart, but it took out everything. It's at all time highs. We're in fucking no man's land on ES. If you look on NQ, we formed this large bearish 5 minute. So, Nick, I know you took this 5 minute. I'm gonna have you talk about it for a little bit. I don't know how you took it, probably like this. I don't think this is that bad of a play, but since ES took everything, I decided to fade it. Actual internal structure looks good. Sharp move down. Low of the session makes a lot of sense. Clear rejection. High time frame gap. Highest time frame of the leg. Good draws above on NQ, but just because ES ripped through everything, I decided to fade. Nick, you want to talk about it?
Yeah, so I kind of, if you go into real quick, go into my daily bias tab in the Discord. So kind of how I saw this, regardless of the SMT, I you just click on the picture real quick. So like going into the day, this is kind of exactly what I wanted to see. Even though we didn't get like a perfect open low in longs, how I wanted to see it, this kind of still exactly played out how I went into the market viewing it. So I wanted to stick with my bias and take a trade exactly with what I wanted to see. And I was super bullish going into the day just due to us sweeping hella lows, respecting the gaps. So when I saw that happen, I kind of saw it as like, okay, this is like this 5 minute inversion is a little sus with the SMT, like whatever, like ES is ripping, NQ isn't. But going in and going to take the trade, I was like, this is perfectly in line with my bias. We're still respecting bullish. I feel like it's still a really obvious buy model for us to complete, and I still just don't see a world where we want to go take data lows. So for that reason, I kind of saw that 5 minute inversion, and I was like, me personally, like I thought that was still like a really good trade to take, and even if it lost, I'm super happy that I stuck completely perfect like within my bias. And although there was the SMT that kind of makes that a little bit iffy and makes that definitely fadeable, I still just personal discretion. I still saw us wanting to go higher, but I could also kind of see this as like this feels like an auto break even trade and kind of just like this 5 minute could be used maybe more as a condition than it could as an entry. But I thought the inverse was honestly couldn't get more perfect than that, so that's why I felt like this is still a pretty solid trade.
That's fair. It's a very good close
Well, I
here.
played it exactly like
Clear,
that.
yeah, good close, clear break even spot, good momentum. It's not a bad play at all. It's literally just yes is the reason why. This wasn't super A
It's
plus.
yeah, it's complete. That's complete.
You cut out, sorry. Hello?
Sorry, I'm going on mute because I don't want you guys to hear me typing dumb loud. I said it's just completely fair
Got you.
to fade that.
Yep. Next up, there's two more trades I want to talk about. We came up, retook this internal high right here. Fat fucking SMT with everything. High time from SMT with this high over here, as well as a 2 minute inversion here. So I took this on eval. Um, took it like this. Waited for the tap back in. CSD targeting an unfilled 3 down here. This isn't the best play in the world because obviously external narrative is very bullish, but I thought because of the SMT, because of the rejection, we're failing to close above these. I didn't think this was the worst play in the world. I know PB also took this, so I'm not that upset about it. They entered on the 30-second CISD. Same thing as me, except they didn't wait for the 2 minute close. They just entered on this candle instead of waiting for the 2 minute and then the retrace. So they played a little bit differently than me. But you get tapped in right there. You just break even here. And then you end up just getting break even no matter what. But yeah, I like this play a lot. I don't think it's good enough for me on live. PB took it on their lives, or on, at least Blake took it on their lives. But I don't love it enough for my live. I don't think it's not super clear. This rejection spot isn't super A plus, and also like when the external narrative is so bullish, it's hard to take a short, especially when it doesn't look this clean. And it's also not really mech because we don't have an unfilled 5. It's only an unfilled 3, so a little bit worse of a target. So um, don't hate this play, but it's just an eval play in my opinion. So yeah. After that, we
I could run through this 5 minute play real quick.
yeah.
All right, so basically, kind of what I was seeing in this area is like, just because I was so bullish on the day, like I really just want to see continuation longs to that data high, and ES is kind of running through it, which makes me feel even more confident that like, okay, we're not really wicking this. This doesn't really feel like prominent liquidity. I expect us to keep running this high. We come in, respecting this 5 minute order block. We fully respected this 5 minute gap, and I'm just expecting okay, we're gonna continue higher. Like this is really there's just like a really clear continuation for me, especially with my draw still being higher and just clearly starting to disrespect this SMT as if it's not really there. And I'm like keep saying it, super bullish on the day. So we come into this 5 minute, fill more than 50% of it. That's what I want to see. Get a good rejection. Then we end up making this. I think it's a super clean 2 minute. So once I saw that 2 minute, so I would have taken this on every account, and I'm not sure why Blake didn't touch on this when he was doing his recap, but I only went in with one account due to it being the 11 like that closes when 11 a.m. like starts. I guess you want to say it like that. But it's just the 11 a.m. candle. It feels like an uncomfortable entry. Everything aligns but time. So just for that reason and prior experience with backtesting 11 a.m., I didn't feel comfortable taking it on every live. But if it was say 10:52, this is I think one of the better plays in my opinion that we've seen in a while. Which just time wasn't aligning unfortunately in this scenario. But super clean continuation model. I really liked it. Really good trade.
That's fair. Yeah, I really like
Taking
this
it
play. The
once
more I look
I
at this play, the more fucking clear it looks. We generate a little bit right here. LR, clear move down, tap the discounted 5, hit all these order blocks, 15-minute order block, 5-minute order block. Clear data high above. After we fail to displace lower here and here as well, I think it's pretty clear we're coming for data high on the day. So I really like this play. This is really nice. Yeah. That's all I got. I think that this is definitely the play of the day. I think that this short's not bad, but it's just an eval play, even though PB took it on live. And I think that we played this day really well, all of us. We did our thing. Mike, I know you took the 3 minute in the beginning, which we didn't touch because that's not something we're gonna be able to take. But you want to go over that?
Swept the high. I'm pretty sure we put it in SMT. Could be wrong. I don't have my charts pulled up. So I'm looking at yours. But
Yeah, we
we
do.
sweep that high, and then we get the 5 minute looked clean, but I didn't want to wait for the 5 because I figured it would be invalid, and it was.
Yeah.
And so I got in on the 3 that closed right below all their gaps. Then from there, it hit my break even pretty quick, and then on the 3.
Yeah, it's a 3.
My break even pretty quick, and like at that point I'm thinking like, okay, and it pumped pretty far down, so I'm like, and mind you, like as the trade pumped to like 10 points in my direction, I guess I moved my stop loss all the way down, thinking it was gonna take profit, so I was already exited the position. Like outside of that, I'm thinking like, all right, not a bad play. It's running past my break even, and it's got some decent momentum. So I targeted that low, and then and no, just pulled back. So break even saves me there. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Then after that, I mean, I was just timed out. I mean, I got one play a day. Decided to use it on that. So
That's fair. Is there anything else you would take today?
the 2 minute above what I would take.
The one we took?
Right there, up top, yeah.
Yeah, got you. Yeah. Alright,
And that
so
5 minute also wasn't bad, but I mean, it was break even too. So
yeah.
I
Yeah, I
would
don't
like to
think
see
this
it
five is
stick
that bad.
around overnight, maybe kind of move higher, and then I would like to run all as much liquidity as we generated today. I would love to run all that tomorrow. I think this data low, depending on what we do overnight, could be a really like look at these lows. Like I would love to see these ran. Like maybe like London session comes up, sweeps that, and then like tomorrow we come into the day with targeting today's data low. I think that would be super clean. If not, I'm just gonna continue being bullish to that high and just finish the week.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
feel
gonna
like
lie,
that
I
would be
think
like the weekly draw.
let me I think we were just gonna finish flushing higher. I mean we'll see what tomorrow gives us, but I think we just hit all time highs.
I mean, we're really close. Like I wouldn't be surprised if London session did it, goes
Yep.
higher, and then we could maybe
Yep.
dump overnight. But
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Definitely, really feel good. We've been more consistent than we've ever been, and I think like I'm feeling really good about the markets, even though it's been like shitty. Like still feeling good, still feeling confident.
Yeah.
I think we are building something legit. I think we could really
100%.
make this something.
Oh yeah, dude. So confident. Yeah, I'm
no,
hyped,
I
bro.
100% agree.
I'm hyped. Hold on, I'm gonna end the recording real quick.
What you called?